Yeah, this is Annie.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, good evening. So nice to see all of you here. I hope you enjoy the show. Ready, guys? This show is an audience participation show. So if you like to sing, sing with us. If you want to dance, get up and dance, because that's what it's all about. If you want to shout, shout it out, because that is what the blues is about. It's how we feel about life and how we use our creativity to express our feelings. The early blues musicians wrote songs about personal experiences that they shared and the contributions as they passed their music from one musician to another. What do you share? What do you pass on from one person to the next? What are you going to contribute? Today, I will introduce you to a style of music that is the sister to jazz. It's the grandma to ragtime, country music, old-time boogie-woogie, and it is the mother of rock and roll, funk, reggae, hip-hop, and soul. And that music, ladies and gentlemen, is the blues. The rats tell the bedbugs, leave the roaches on. Everybody wanna know why I sing the blues. I've been around a long, long time. I've really paid my dues. Sing the Blues was written by Memphis Slim in 1948. And the other song, Why I Sing the Blues, was recorded by B.B. King and made popular by him in 1992. Today, we will see how people use their creativity to survive under the harshest conditions. The story of the blues is the story of how people use their strength and human spirit, and how important it is to express yourself creatively. Do you know that much of the music we listen to today has its roots in the blues?
Really?
Yes, it does.
Wow.
That's right, the blues influenced most of today's popular music. On today's musical journey, we hope to share with you how some of those musical forms evolved as they were influenced by the blues.
Now, the blues is an American music. It was created by African Americans in the late 1800s. But the story of the blues and our journey today begins in Africa, West Africa to be exact.
The continent of Africa has many countries and cultures, and with their own language and customs. One thing that these cultures have in common is rich musical heritage. You can find these traditions in the foundation of the blues. Now, one of these musical traditions is called polyrhythms. And polyrhythms is a rhythm that means more than one. We're going to try an exercise in polyrhythms, but we're going to need your help for this. Will you help us out?
Yeah!
Will you help us out?
Yeah!
All right. We're going to divide you into 3 groups, okay? So let's see. This section over here. Everybody. The gentleman with the light blue shirt. Okay? Everybody behind him and over to the right is going to be group number 1. And you're going to be watching Betsy over here. And you're going to be doing 2 counts on a 4-count beat. The center section, the beautiful lady sitting next to you in pink, all the way over, let's see, I see a gentleman with a baseball cap over there and a beard. You're going to be group number 2, and you're going to be my group, and we're going to do 4 counts on a 4-count beat. Everyone else, over to the left, is going to be group number 3, and you're going to watch Aaron, and you're going to be doing the hard one, 6 counts on a 4-count beat. Now we're going to show you how this is done. All right, Betsy is going to be doing 2 counts on a 4-count beat. Are you ready, Betsy? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can stop now. We'll get back to you.
Very nice.
You guys, very nice job. All right, now my group, the center group right here. We're going to be doing 4 beats on a 4-count beat. So watch me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you almost got it. 2, 3, 4. Back there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. Excellent job. Group number 6, you're going to be doing, group number 3, you're going to be doing 6 counts. I knew there was a 6 there somewhere. 6 counts on a 4-count beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aaron, they're really good. I think you got one of the best 6-count groups I've seen in a long time. All right, group number 6. Now we're going to put you all together, and we're going to try polyrhythms. Group number 1, how many counts on a 4-count beat?
2.
Group number 2, how many counts? 4. And group number 3? 6. 6. Okay, all right, everybody ready?
Yeah!
This is audience participation. I don't hear you. Is everybody ready?
I don't think they're ready.
Everybody!
Yeah!
Nice.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Give yourself a hand. That was
job.
great.
That's
Phenomenal job.
That's polyrhythms. Now, other very important African musical traditions are present in all aspects of life, and it is participatory. Everyone joins in singing and dancing and clapping through call and response. In call and response, a leader calls out a phrase, and the others, workers or a chorus, respond. It's like a musical conversation. This creates a sense of community, and it brings people together. Now, if I said, good evening, to all of you, how would you respond back?
Good evening, Ony.
All right, good evening.
Sup?
Now, we're going to try this in a musical form. Okay? So I'm going to sing out a phrase, and I want you to sing it back to me. Okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Getting better. They're getting a little better there.
Nice.
All right. Now, Betsy and Aaron are going to sing your part with you, so you got a little extra help here. Glory, glory,
Glory, glory,
hallelujah,
hallelujah.
My burden down,
My burden down.
lay my burden down.
Lay my burden down. I think we have to try it.
I think we need
Try
to
it
try
again,
that
yeah.
again, okay? Glory, glory,
Glory, glory.
hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
my burden down,
My burden down.
lay my burden down.
My burden down.
Oh, now you got it. So now we're going to try that with the music. All right, everybody, you ready, band? Great, let's try it. Glory, glory,
Glory, glory,
hallelujah,
hallelujah.
since I lay
My burden down.
my burden
Lay
down.
my burden down.
Glory, glory,
Glory, glory,
hallelujah,
hallelujah.
since I lay
My burden down.
my burden down.
My burden
Oh,
down.
I feel much better,
Glory, glory,
so much better.
hallelujah.
Since I lay
My burden down.
my burden
Lay
down.
my burden
I
down.
feel much better,
Glory, glory,
better.
hallelujah.
Since I lay
My burden down.
my burden
Lay my
down.
burden down. Glory, glory,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah.
Since I lay
My burden down.
my burden
Lay
down.
my burden down.
I feel like shouting.
Glory, glory,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah.
Since I lay
My burden
my burden
Lay my
down.
burden down.
Glory,
Glory, glory,
glory, glory.
hallelujah.
Since I lay
My burden down. Lay my burden down.
Glory, glory.
Glory, glory,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah.
Since I lay my burden down.
Lay my burden down.
Beautiful, beautiful. Give yourself a hand. Now you may wonder how rich musical traditions of African cultures traveled across the country, from Africa to this country. To answer that question, we have to go back, way back to the 1500s. You see, during that time, the North America, South America, and the Caribbean were being colonized. And there was a lot of fertile land, but there weren't enough workers to work the land. So that created a need, and they became the New World. This led to and they didn't have enough people to work, and this need for workers led to the Atlantic slave trade. During the Atlantic slave trade, millions of Africans were taken violently from their homeland.
They were transported to the New World to work as slaves. It was a long and difficult journey. and the Africans aboard these ships were subjected to cruel and inhumane treatment. Many, many died. Those who survived the horrors of the Middle Passage were treated like property and were sold into slavery. The story of the blues begins with those Africans who were brought to what is called the United States.
Those Africans found themselves in a strange land. They had to find ways to adapt to their harsh conditions. And one important way was through music. They sang work songs to set the pace for the hard manual labor they were forced to perform. You see, in many cases, enslaved Africans weren't allowed to talk to each other. So they used music to speak to each other in the field. So work songs were the musical conversation that brought them closer together, letting them know they weren't alone in their hardships. Another way enslaved Africans maintained their musical heritage was by adapting Christian hymns. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water is a very old traditional spiritual. It was sung at different times for different reasons. At the river for the baptism, or as a warning for approaching slaves to wade in the water so the dogs couldn't pick up their scent. This also was a signal for the Underground Railroad, which was a network of courageous people in secret hiding places that helped people escape from slavery and find their way to freedom. The Underground Railroad in New York played a major role in helping people escape from slavery. In fact, you can see one of these stations today in Edinburgh. Negro spirituals like Wade in the Water, The Gospel Train, and Swing Low, Sweet Chariot refer directly to the Underground Railroad. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
Sadly, slavery continued in this country for more than 250 years. And it was finally abolished with the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation and the passing of the 13th Amendment to the Constitution 2 years later on January 1st, 1865.
With the end of slavery, there was more freedom of expression, more freedom to travel and to move around the country, and the songs began to change. Remember that during slavery, most songs were work songs and spirituals. When slavery was abolished, song began to focus on all aspects of life: work, love, traveling, hope, and survival. It was during these times that the blues music was born. The earliest form of blues was the country blues. Some of the great early bluesmen were Charlie Patton, Robert Johnson, and Son House. They traveled throughout the South in the early 1900s playing music on street corners and juke joints where African Americans met together to socialize and play music, and they even played outside like this at picnics.
Now, Robert Johnson was one of the best known of the early country bluesmen. He played slide guitar and created raw emotional sounds now known as the Mississippi Delta Blues style. Listen to his song, Crossroads Blues.
I went down to the crossroads. There
on my knees. I went down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Asked the Lord up above His mercy now, save for Aaron, please. I'm standing at the crossroads, trying to flag a ride. I'm standing at the crossroads, trying to flag a ride. I didn't know, but it seemed to know me. Everybody passed me by. I went down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Oh, I went down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Asked the Lord up above, have mercy now, save for Aaron, please.
Another form of the country blues was the East Texas style, with its driving beat, adapted by Stevie Ray Vaughan. It sounded like this. Stevie. There was also the Piedmont style, which was a finger-picking technique played all the way from Virginia all the way down to Georgia, and it sounded something like this.
Thank you, Aaron. That was a great job. The country blues. Now, blues music has all kinds of emotions. It can be sad. Oh, they're breaking my heart. You can hear the tears are falling down. For partying and dancing. Oh yeah, we had a little fun with that one. Yeah, happy blues. Now, has anybody ever heard of the C major scale?
The what? What?
C major scale. The musicians out there?
I've heard of it.
You've heard of that? Aaron, are you going to demonstrate the C major scale for us?
C major scale.
Oh. Well, that was what America was listening to before the blues. Because the blues scale is a different scale. It's a minor pentatonic scale. And it sounds like this. Yeah, they were singing the blues. Ah, yeah, that's the blues. Now, you know the blues has a good sense of humor about life. It can be about hard times and still make you laugh. That's how many people through some very hard times.
Now, Ma Rainey, the mother of the blues, and Bessie Smith, the empress of the blues, were the first blues performers to be recorded. Here's one of the most popular songs written by Bessie Smith about hard times and being down on your luck. It's called Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out, and it was recorded on Columbia Records in 1929.
Once I lived a life of a millionaire. Spent all my money now, didn't care. Took all my friends out for a good time, buying bootleg whiskey, champagne and wine. Then I began to fall so low. Didn't have a friend, no place to go. So if I ever get my hand on an eagle again, I'm gonna squeeze it so tight, make that old eagle grin, 'cause nobody knows you when you're down and out. In my pocket, not one penny, but as for friends, I haven't any. But as soon as I get back on my feet again, then